off that line. What's that? I got the trap, another shell catcher. I said, fuck a shoot, I go myself and stretch yourself for this. Feel I'll turn in this green if y'all don't bleed bottom. Kelly old team bottom, cut broke his knees on my mind. Broken bad, but you know my whole team off. But you check the stats, we up and down.
Nah, Youngin, you heard me?
Bitch. I ain't gonna fake.
He was the sickest in Appaloosa, you heard me? He was gonna blow, you heard me? Like, real talk.
That nigga running that bitch.
He made a way for the city. Real talk, man. No doubt. You know, but in 2021, you heard me? He crashed out. You know, him and his little partner, you know, when they move on somebody named Dougie, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Out of Appaloosas, you know, as you can see on my screen, on my page, you heard me? You know, this the article, you know, it's on my screen right here, you heard me? You know, he had died, you heard me? Him and his Latino tried to flee Appaloosa, you heard me, which they did, you know, but they got caught in Houston, you know what I'm saying, before they can go to Las Vegas, you heard me? That's one thing. Why all Louisiana niggas always gotta go to Houston after?
These niggas always go to Houston after a drill, son. Why? Nigga, that's nowhere. That's 3 hours. But you ain't... These niggas... And they fly to Houston.
Get zipped on, nigga. You hear me? Like, that's crazy. But, you know, I do it too. You hear me? I do it too. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hear me? This the news video right here. You hear me? When they getting caught and shit.
Kelly Guidry was shot in January of 2021 on the corner of North Market and Cheney Streets and would die from his injuries that night at a local hospital.
We had 2 shooters. That was confirmed by firearms experts. There were about 20 shell casings collected at the scene. It was a lot of shots in a very short period of time.
The 2 shooters would be identified by law enforcement as Marcus Chenier and Javen Figaro. As Opelousas police began searching for the 2 suspects, things took a turn as the men were now on the run.
We had the defendants fleeing the state on a plane to Vegas. Then, I think, 2.5 hours after the shooting, they purchased the tickets. They were on a plane in Houston less than 12 hours later. So it was a process of tracking them from the time murder to the time that they landed in Las Vegas.
Opelousas police would seek the assistance of the U.S. Marshals to travel to Las Vegas and capture the 2 suspects and bring them into custody. This brings us to last week when both Chenier and Figaro would stand before a judge and jury. After a 7-day trial, both men were found guilty of second-degree murder. The first time 2 jointly indicted defendants were both prosecuted and convicted in the parish in 25 years.
I think given the...
Shit, yeah, they trying to ban that man like that. But this was his last song, you heard me, before he had went to jail or whatever, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? This was his last song right here.
Prissy Davis going crazy against the ass. You never break, Prissy, you better ad-lib me. Man, don't win no shells, I already 40 shots. Street sweep, but you can hear this bitch from 4 blocks. 5 blocks, close range, and we gon' redefine. Magman.
Telling on himself. Instantly. Telling on himself.
Something that we don't dream about. Bitch, I swear to God on my Giara, bitch.
Ooh, free that man, you hear me? Free that boy, man. So, yeah, man. So, yeah, on some real gangster shit, you know, Youngin really had the city on.